Hi, this is Samantha and welcome back. This is part 2 of the How to Tap So No One Even Knows You're Doing It series. And this is really important. These techniques will really help you to address your problems when you're in the heat of the moment. Because as we mentioned before, you're not always in a safe space when that happens. You usually get triggered when you're talking to people, when you're at a party or in a restaurant or at the shops or just out in public and you smell things or you hear things. That's when the discomfort, the problems start coming up, and that's when you need to tap. But you don't want to be seen doing this because people are going to ask questions and you really don't want that. So in the last video, I showed you how to do a bit of surreptitious tapping so that you're still doing it physically, but no one really needs to know what you're doing. In this video, I'd like to show you the invisible or mental tap. So you don't even use your hands. This is really, really good stuff. So please tap along with me. Let me show you how it's done, get a feel for it, and start practicing. So take your fingers, 2, 3, whatever you use, and just start tapping at the eyebrow point. And then stop tapping, but I want you to continue to feel that sensation. Now, if you've not got it, try again. And I want you to feel the pressure, the temperature, just that sensation of the tapping. Now take the hands away, stop tapping, but continue to feel it in your mind. Close your eyes if you need to. You got it? Okay, when you have, just move on to the side of the eye point right here. Tap, stop tapping, continue to feel it. Good, now move down to under the eye. Feel those sensations, stop it, continue to tap mentally. Good, and then move down to the collarbone, tap, stop tapping, but continue to feel it. Now you grab your wrist, take your hand away, but feel the sensation of that grip on your wrist. Take a deep breath in, and just in your mind say peace. Okay, so this is what it looks like in action. I just did it. I just tapped. And you didn't even know. Well, you probably did because you guessed what I'm doing. But no one needs to know. You can be with someone, you can be talking to people in a group, and you can do this tapping and no one needs to know. You can take personal power, control back over your emotions in the heat of the moment without people asking questions. This is a phenomenal technique. Now go and practice it. If you need to do this bit so you can feel it and then feel it mentally, do that again and again so that you can eventually just go there and feel the tapping sensation without actually having to do it physically. Now this one is really great, like I said, in big social situations, that's great, but I love to do this in bed because I don't know if this is like you, but before I go to bed my head starts spinning. I'm thinking about everything that went on in the day, I'm thinking about everything I've got to do tomorrow, and this can sometimes lead me just to a bit of an overwhelm and anxiety and all those things that I care to bring up as I'm curling up to go to sleep. And I sometimes can't be bothered just to lift my hands up and start tapping on myself. So I started to do it mentally. And it was really, really powerful because what I found was rather than this just becoming an automatic action, I actually had to focus on the sensations, which is what I ask you to do, I ask my clients to do when you're tapping. Focus on that sensation. You have to do that when you do this mentally. So it can be incredibly powerful and it sends you off to sleep like a dream. It's really wonderful. So go ahead and practice it. Next time you're in a social situation, maybe you're trying to fall asleep and you can't, and you're just in that sleepy stage where you can't move your limbs and you really don't want to. Try it out. If you like what I'm teaching, please do visit my website. It's www.samanthamudge.com. There you can get some free training and more tips and tricks on these fabulous techniques.